In this video today, I'm gonna give away my complete ultimate guide to setting goals and creating vision in your life. I've got over 30 years of experience refining this system, and today I'm giving it all away to you. Hey everyone, Daniel Ramsey here with My Outdesk. Super excited. Today we're gonna go over the ultimate vision and goal setting system. This will help you achieve your dreams and goals. There's 8 steps, really a big deal. And we're gonna go over the 5 goal traps that will stop you from achieving your goals and dreams. And at the end, I've got a pain and pleasure. This is a kind of a little secret, nobody knows about it, but there's a pain and pleasure framework to help you win in life and achieve all your goals. Okay, step 1 in this entire process is just define your categories. What are important in your life? Is it wealth? Is it family? Is it your health? Is it your time off? I have a friend who actually measures how many days off a week he actually has versus how many days he works. So define your measurements. They're gonna be different than mine or yours or your friends. So right here up on the screen, I've listed all of the categories that I've measured over the last 30 years. Super important for you to get your categories and know exactly what it is you wanna set goals and the categories you wanna achieve in life. Number 2, once you have your categories, most important thing you can do is connect your mind and your heart. This is a mistake that a lot of people make. They don't sit and marinate. They don't marinate in the actual categories and define what they want to achieve and connect the heart and the mind and think through the time frame. For example, you should have a 1-year goal. You should have a 3 and a 5 and a 10, maybe even a 100-year goal. One of the best things that I've seen super successful folks, they have a forever time frame. So think through, what do you want your life to look like? What are your categories? Then think through, okay, what's the emotion and feeling and intention I want to set in those particular categories? Make sure you spend enough time in each category, really connecting your mind and your spirit and your heart, because the biggest mistake you can have is having no emotion. You have to have emotion and feeling in these different categories in order for this goal system to actually work. So the third thing, and this is really important, is to write. That's what all this is here for. The reality is, if you don't put it on paper, Jim Rohn talks about this. If you set a goal, the best thing you can do to achieve that goal is just simply write it down. Every day, every week, every month, every quarter, you're reviewing your goals. You write these goals down in a list and you make multiple copies and you stash them everywhere, in your bedroom, at your office, in your car, and you just review them. Because they're written down and they're out in the open, you're more likely subconsciously to keep those goals front of mind and be working toward them every single day. So third step, super important, write them down, stash them everywhere in your life so that you can remember these are your goals. Listen, 4, this is another really important step. It's a step that most people miss, is once you have it written down, you can hold it, pick it up, feel it, you got the pencil in front of you. Super important to go through your data, meaning you've set goals in these different categories, you've connected heart and mind, you've written it down. Now it's time to go back historically and see how your business or your life has gone, meaning what are your actual habits every single day with this particular goal? Money making, how much dollar productive activity are you doing inside your business? If you want to grow revenue, guess what? It's the habits that you do every single day that actually deliver the results. So what you want to do is go back in time, like how many hours did I spend on growing revenue last year? How many the year before that? So it's really important that you track your data for your goals, and you know exactly how many hours you're spending doing that thing. Another great example is if you're working out. How many times a week do you work out with weights? That's an important goal number to know if you're setting a goal. I want to be stronger in 2024. Fine. How many more times are you going to work out? How many more times are you going to do yoga? How much more energy and effort are you going to expand on your actual goals? So this step, number 4, is simply know your numbers and look back in time, and then look at where you are today. Like, what am I doing right now? What is my actual experience today with this goal or this category that I'm working on? And then set realistic future habits. This is a part that most people don't understand. Your habits, your daily rituals. If you want to lose weight, guess what? It's always the food. You can't outrun your fork. What you eat will actually drive the majority of what's going on for your week. So you've got to know exactly what the habit is it's delivering for that category so you can achieve your goals. So look at your habit, look back at data, know exactly where you are today, and then set a realistic habit goal for setting and getting the things in life that you want. I obviously journal a lot, and the truth is goal setting is a ritual for me, meaning every week, every quarter, every month, I'm in some state of reviewing my goals. I'm not journaling every day about my goals or every week or every month or even every quarter, but what I'm journaling is the problems. I'm journaling the things that are stopping me from achieving my goals. And what you find in life is when you have a problem and you write that problem down and you think it through and you can take it from your mouth and put it on pencil, it will help you figure out the ways to get over or overcome that issue. So journaling is not the thing. It's journaling your problems or the reasons why you're not hitting your goals that will help you accomplish them. So number 5, journal often. Journal about your goals, about the challenges in your lives. Know exactly where you are and make a realistic expectation of like, oh my gosh, how am I going to overcome this issue? How am I going to solve this problem? I have a good friend who's a doctor. He just lost his assistant. One of the most important people in his medical practice, he just lost. So that's a problem to journal about. How am I going to hire that new person? What is it going to take for me to survive while I don't have this person in my world? Journaling is a superpower. It's a way to connect your mind, your heart, your soul, and actually get the intentions in your life that you want, but you need to use it in order to achieve your goals. It's not the thing that gets you to your goals. Number 6 is socialize your goals. The more people that know what you want to achieve in life, the more likely they're going to support you, maybe having a friend that can help, or maybe giving you advice, or maybe calling you out when you're not actually doing the work and not following the habits required to actually achieve your goals. So number 6, socialize. It's really important. You're the average, by the way, of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. The 5 people that you spend the most time, these are the most important people to help you achieve your goals. And if you're not socializing your goals with these 5 people, or they're the wrong 5 people, then you will never, ever, ever get your goals. Next, you have to break them into small steps, meaning you've got the habits that are going to deliver the results, but now you need to create the milestones of a weekly, monthly, quarterly, annual goal so that you know if you're on track or off track. Milestones are like, okay, I'm going to lose 20 pounds and in 4 months, I'm going to be 5 pounds down. That's a goal milestone. This is a mistake that people make in this space. They don't break their goals into bite-sized chunks. You have to be able to deliver every single day against your goals in life. And the way you do that is you break them down into a daily goal, a weekly goal, a monthly goal, and a quarterly goal. So that at the end of the year, you can go back and review. It's really important to have milestones built into your plan, in your goal system, so that you know if you're off track or on track, and if you need to add additional resources in order to meet your end of the year goals. Okay, so peer groups, really important to have an accountability partner. I was recently at an event, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and a guy pulled up a piece of paper and he's like, hey Daniel, 4 years ago, you said you were gonna accomplish this. Where are you at with that goal? And I was like, not only was I blown away, but it was an complete honor, and I felt listened to, heard, and respected. And this is a great friend of mine. His name happens to be Daniel. He's got a great name. But anyways, my point is you must have accountability and peer groups, people that will hold you to a standard. Here's a mistake. They should not be your friends. They should not be people that you know. They should not be people that you take a bullet for. What they should be is stubbornly, singularly focused on helping you achieve your goals and nothing else. They have no horse in this game. They're not your employee. They're not your cousin. They're not your friend. They just are here to say, Daniel, you're screwing up. You told me you were going to do this. Why aren't you doing this? It's the most important thing you can have in life is a peer group who are truly holding you accountable. Because guess what? We're entrepreneurs. We're high functioning humans. We're people that can like manipulate and kind of talk our way out of any situation. You need somebody to call you out on your stuff. You need somebody to say, hey, Daniel, your dream was this. It sounds like you're not going to achieve your dream. What are you going to do about it? This is a powerful process in this goal setting system, is to have a group that is only there to help you achieve your dreams and goals. We've just gone through my 8 steps for setting goals. And if you do it this way, you will achieve the majority, if not all, of your goals. Now, because I've done this so much, I want to go over the goal traps, the things that will stop you from actually achieving these things. And the number one thing is not setting enough dollars or people to achieving your goals. If you have a goal of driving revenue or cutting weight or whatever it is, it's likely that you need to assign a budget to that goal, meaning you gotta spend money. It can't come just through your hard work and effort. Maybe it can, but probably you've gotta set aside time and you gotta set aside money. So the number one goal trap to avoid is putting no budget. Don't put a budget to it, put people to it. Put resources to the things that are super important to you. That will change everything for you. Number two, not having a system, a goal system. Oh my gosh, use Google Drives, use OneNote, write it down in a journal, write it down on paper, stash those papers everywhere, tell your team, hand out your goals to everyone you know and to your accountability and peer group. Have a system for regularly reviewing and documenting what your goals are, and keep them over the long term, because the more time you can look back and see the progress, you can actually have an evidence journal just about intention and setting goals. If you look back 5 years ago to your goals and you're like, oh my God, I achieved that, I achieved that, I achieved that. What happens is you start realizing it's like lifting weights. You get muscle memory and it becomes easier and easier to get what you want in life. So the number two goal trap is not having a system to systematically and routinely review your goals and the habits that you need in order to reach your goals. So the third goal trap is conviction and emotion. Really important, once you've gone through these 7-8 steps in setting your goal, is to go back and sit with it. Sit with it, meditate on it, spend a morning considering it. What I like to do is I like to check myself into a hotel and just have my journal, have all the goals written, and then really think through, how does this feel? What does this look like? What you have to do is vision cast yourself in the future, achieving those goals, achieving the things that you want, all of your dreams, all of the future stuff that you set out to achieve. What does it feel like and look like to achieve them? If there's no conviction in those goals, if it doesn't make you sing, make your heart sing and your mind go, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, then don't have that be a goal. So the number three goal trap is just simply not having conviction. The conviction to actually take action will be a game changer for you. You've got to set goals that you really want to achieve. Otherwise, it just isn't going to happen. Okay, so the fourth thing to control is having people in your life that are fixed mindset versus open mindset. Open mindset is defined as somebody who always gets it done. Think of a closer, right? Somebody, or a finisher. Somebody in the basketball world who always scores, who always wins. What you want to surround yourself with in life are people who are always positive and always thinking and always interested in growing and learning. And those are the people, those are the trusted people that you want to trust with your goals. These are the people that you want to surround yourself with. And it's the most important thing. It's really a big deal. Only share your goals with trusted humans who actually want to see you achieve your dreams and goals. The last trap is a very simple one. You underestimate what you can achieve in 3 years and overestimate what you can achieve in 1. And the reality is, having the appropriate time frame for your goals is a really big deal. So when you're doing your vision, like who you want to be in the future, what it looks like, a really important thing is to have a 1, 3, 5, and 10-year goal. Shoot, maybe you have a 20 or 30 year. The last trap, and this is really important, is just have the appropriate time frame for your goals. I told you at the beginning of this video that I would share the one thing that is the difference maker. And it's this idea of pain versus pleasure. Here's the example. If you achieve your goals, all of your goals, there can be a reward at the end. Maybe you're buying a trophy house. Maybe you're buying the car that you've always wanted. Maybe you're going on the trip with your spouse. Maybe you and your spouse are gonna go buy matching jackets. I don't really care. But you gotta set a goal gift to yourself, to your family, to your people if you achieve your goals. So that the way to do this is there's a pain and a pleasure. Obviously that's pleasure. Now the pain is a crazy one. To paint a picture of how the pain works, I have a really good friend who's in a peer network with me, and he actually set a goal and missed that goal. Part of his pain was, and he's a multimillionaire, meaning his net worth is well over $10 million. And as part of his pain, he actually ate an entire can of dog food on Zoom in front of all of us, his peers, because he failed to meet his goals. This is an accountability system, the ultimate accountability system, that if you use it, you will achieve your goals. If you write these out, the pain and the pleasure, you will have the push and the pull forces to help you achieve all the things you want in life. Listen, the reason I do these videos is I want you to win. I want you to set goals and then achieve your dreams in life. I want it for your work, your family, everything in your life. You can have anything you want as long as you have the intention to do it. So at the bottom, there's a download with all the notes from this video. I dare you to go in there and actually download it and use it this year to achieve all your dreams. In the comments, make your comments. Tell me what your goals are. I want to hear, and I dare you to actually implement this guide to achieving all of your dreams.